Eva Trades.
Hello and welcome to Eva Trades, where weird things happen. And I want to know, I've got a question on my mind, and I'm trying to figure it out, but I got a little confused, so maybe I'll ask the audience here. Right behind me, right back here, there is a, whatever that is, dancing. And it looks like a rooster, but it also, to me, looks like of female, and I don't want to get into a male-female debate here, but to the best of my knowledge, a male is a rooster and a female is a chicken, but this looks like a female, but it looks like a rooster, and oh no, my eyes are going crossed. I'm not really sure what to say about that. I'm not going to dwell on that any longer. Welcome again to Eva Trades, where this is your one-stop shop for stock market trading, everything stock market. If you want high momentum, low volume, low float stocks, we got them. If you want strategy, we got it. And if you want technical analysis, well, get ready, because we're going to talk all about it. Let's go take a look at what's happening this morning, and then we'll get into some live trading. Here we go. And my little bird laughing. I always love that little laugh. So first things first, I like to take a look at my progress. And it is Thursday today, the last day of August. And so far this week, I have, well, as of last week, I made it to phase 4. As you recall, I'm going through step-by-step phases. And every time I get to the next phase, I double my risk and my profit, and that happens by doubling my shares. And so I am now sitting up at phase 4 as of last Friday, and it's been a little bit of a choppy start to phase 4. My risk per trade is $100, and my daily goal is to get to $200. And each candle, each green candle you see here is a day where I made money, and every red candle is a day where I lost money. So right now I'm sitting up in the account, $38,669. My goal for phase 4 is to get to $42,000. So let's go take a look at what's happening this morning. First up, we'll take a look at the scanners. I use the Trade Ideas scanner, and this gives me the stocks that are gapping up this morning on news or on technical setups. And the leading gapper this morning is ICCT. ICCT has been nothing short of impressive the last couple of days. I mean, I thought it was impressive on Tuesday, but then yesterday, oh my God, it just took off. And now today we're kind of probably on the backside of the move as we're pulling back, but you know, I'm going to watch it because we've had some pretty incredible momentum on it. So I'll keep it on the watch list. Our next one down is NCNC, and I'm not sure on this one. It is the second leading gapper. It's got high volume, low float, but I don't see news. That's okay. If there's no news, it could be a technical setup. I'm a little uncertain on this one yet, just because right now it's hourly consolidation. You can see here. So I'll come back to that. I do actually have it on my watch list already. TIO, I kind of like this one, but it's got a higher float and it's cheaper, but I like the technical setup. I like that we are in an uptrend on the larger time frame here, so I might want to try to trade it. I think I will put it up on my second screen over here. I might end up watching 5 stocks this morning, and that's a lot. It can get a little overwhelming at times. So I'm gonna make sure everything is set. Sometimes I do this and I'm not recording and I'm like, God. So TIO was what we just looked at. SMX, the next one down. And I do like the setup on this one too. But again, it's a cheaper stock. This one doesn't have a lot of volume yet this morning, and there is no news. But if we could break out of this consolidation pattern, you know, ALLR, I don't like that one. I'm not going to trade it. GNS, I had some success with, and it is actually starting to break out of its hourly sideways consolidation here. So maybe we have something there. Still, again, cheaper, and by cheaper, I mean it's below $2. I don't know. Maybe there's something there. So there are quite a few here that I could be watching. That GNS, I don't know what's the candle range on that. MVST further down. Yeah, it's up on the overall, the larger time frame. But I don't know. TSHA, and so the obvious choice for me this morning is AMC. This is hitting the high of day momentum scanner, and it's been making some pretty nice moves. I guess there's some news about Taylor Swift or whatever, you know. So I'm gonna watch that. That's my number one pick. We'll see if it can continue higher. And boy, over here on my main screen, this is what I have up, but I'm not sure that I'm sold on these. So let me see. I'm gonna put. Let me see what we have here. So we have about 7 minutes to go till the market opens, and I'm still undecided on what I want to watch. I'm gonna put ICCT up over here on my secondary screen, and I'm gonna over here on my main screen. I'm gonna keep AMC. I'm gonna add TIO. Even though it's got a higher float, I like the setup on it overall. And what I'm looking at is overall larger time frame uptrends. And then, so I have NCNC. Let me look over here on the gap scan one more time. Yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of a guessing game now. GNS. I'm going to put, actually, yeah, let's watch GNS because I kind of like the setup on it. So instead of NCNC, which is our leading gapper, yeah, you see my indecisiveness here. I guess I'm going to put GNC up on my second screen. Okay, so I have 5 tickers that I'm going to be watching. So my eyeballs will be all over the place today. So let's quickly break these down. I'm going to go to the larger time frames. I have 3 stocks here on this screen, and I have the hourly time frames across the top, the 15-minute time frames across the bottom. Good morning, Jamich. Nice to see you here. We do try. So AMC, we had a nice break there. And here's a resistance level right there that we broke over on that hourly time frame. There's a little channel trough play area down in here. If we pull back that far, the EMAs, you know, we've caught up here. So we'll see what those lines look like on a smaller time frame. There is a support down here and down here. TIO, inside bar, probably in equilibrium on this time frame. You get your high of the move, low of the pullback. Sorry if I'm talking fast, but I have a lot to cover in a short amount of time. Lower high, and we have a higher low. So we'll see what that looks like. Cheaper stock, not sure. NV or NCNC hourly consolidation. What we need to see is a 5-minute trend change. And right now we have the makings of a possible bear flag here. Inside bar. So I'm going to watch that. This one will be interesting to me if we break over 242. Resistance up at 305, 312, and 325. But on any kind of bounce here, I would not expect to break straight through these highs. We've pulled back enough here that we're kind of in equilibrium territory or a lower high and a lower low. We'll see what the market gives us. We take it one candlestick at a time. And then over here on ICCT, the one from the crazy momentum the last few days, larger time frame. Oh. And I have this. This is supposed to be GNS here. I'm gonna let that load. So it's an hourly downtrend. with that lower high and lower low. So we're going to need to change that trend back to the bulls. I'm going to watch this one. I don't want to trade it right out the gate unless we can see some strong moves up. Resistance is overhead. Support down here. We broke that. So I'm not going to mark out any more supports on that. And then GNS on that hourly time frame. It's just been an hourly downtrend, but if we can see a bullish trend change here, which we kind of have already with a higher low and higher high, I want to see a little more follow through on that. Okay, so I'll just keep an eye on that. Smaller time frame, support down here, and trough right there. So those are areas that I'm looking to be a buyer if the price comes down to those lines. I mark those lines so that later on while I'm trading, I don't have to sit here and do this technical analysis. I've already got the lines in place. And if I see the price come down to that line, I jump in, hit that buy button. Smaller time frames back over here on the main screen. We have about 3 minutes to go. We're running out of time. So we had just one quick look. Okay. Make sure I have my levels marked out. Let's see what these lines look like on a smaller time frame. I'm going to get rid of this bigger one here. So I have a support down here, and those are my levels. I hate to draw so many lines, but I really need to mark those out. So we have a support zone right in here. You have the EMA and the volume weighted average price. Resistance is up at 1439. The bulls want to see this higher low and higher high to continue our 5-minute uptrend. There could be a trade on this one right out the gate as soon as the bell rings. I'll keep an eye on that. Kind of hoping that we drop down, I can jump in it, and then it surges up. That would be the ideal trade. 5-minute time frame on TIO. High, low, lower, high, higher, low. So it's a tightening range on a 15-minute inside bar. And if we break $1.66, I'll be looking for 15-minute consolidation. So we have a support down here to play off of, and here and here. Cheaper stock, got to be careful. Okay, and then over here, this is the one that I want to see it break over 242 before I'm a buyer. We do have support down here. I don't know that I'd want to jump in it right there, because that could be a confirmed bear flag if we break through that. Okay, so now I've got to set up my candle ranges, and what I do is I look at the 5-minute time frames, and I look at these numbers up here at the top. I'll pick the highest one, 37 cents. I'll come down here. I'll click on 35, jump that up to 37. I'll click go, and it's going to put in my share size. It's going to put in my stop loss. So when I hit the buy button, I'm risking $100 every time. I'll do the same thing on the next one. 7 cents on that one. And the next one over is also 7 cents. Yeah, when I do this, the program takes control of my mouse. I'm not touching the mouse. It's just doing its thing. Isn't that magic? Okay, and then over here on this one, we have 75 cents. That's a large range. That's ICCT for you. And then GNS is about 7 cents. And the market's open, and I don't even have these set up yet, so go. Okay, let's get back over here. So I got my wish. It pulled back into that support zone. I'm a little late jumping in it. So I'm in higher than I wanted to be. We'll see if we hold or if we just break through. I had hoped it would start to surge back up by now, but I'm going to hold it for a bit. This is AMC. I'm in it 2 times, so I'm risking $200. And I might hit the flatten button if it starts to drop and just like get right out of it. I'm in TIO over there as well. I'll let TIO work a little bit. I'm going to get out of AMC, take the loss on that. TIO, I was going to sell it. I missed my opportunity, so I'm going to hold it for a little bit longer. This one has some volume on it, candle range 10 cents. Would have to widen my stop out if I'm going to trade that one. Nice break. It's pulling back. I want to jump in it, but I got to wait. Okay, now I can jump in it. Look at TIO moving up. I'm going to sell half of TIO. I'm also going to sell half of NCNC. NCNC coming up to the volume weighted average price. And I'm looking for the breakthrough $1.83 on TIO. That 1 minute candle is about to close. I'm going to go ahead and take my profit there on TIO. So I'm all out on that one. Looking for this move up to the volume weighted average price on NCNC. We might get a little pullback here, an opportunity to jump in a second time. I got to put my stop loss in. I don't have it in there. Yeah, I jumped in that a second time. Now we'll see if we get... I don't know. Better get back out of that. That's pulling back a little further than I wanted to see. Yeah, this one should have bounced from this line immediately right back up. So unfortunately, it didn't give me the move that I wanted. All right, so I'm all out of everything right now. I am down on my day. I'm not down too far, but right now things are pulling back. So I'm going to wait a little bit. AMC maybe comes down to this level down here. If we get a bear break, bull break on AMC, I might jump in this. What I mean by that is we had the bear break here, and if this can surge up and break through this high right here, that would be bullish to me. I would jump in that. But it's not going to do it. And as it comes down here, overall trend. Okay, I'm watching. We have a 5-minute downtrend. I want it to come down a little bit more before I get in it. Take a starter on it right there. I'm going to go ahead and drag that out so we can see that a little better. I took a starter at $13.40 right in here, and then I'm waiting for it to come down a little bit more. I want it to come down a little more than that. Bulls are buying the dip there, but TIO making its move here after pulling back. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add to AMC there because it's showing some strength. It's coming up to that resistance, previous support, now resistance. I have to keep an eye on my profit because if I hit my max loss, I will have to stop on the day. And I've noticed this week that I kind of have been hitting that point. Came close yesterday. Tuesday, I definitely hit it. I bought off of the volume weighted average price on TIO. I'm going to try it once more. We have a 5-minute outside bar. Let's see what we get. Okay, it's time to get rid of some lines. I'm holding AMC for a little bit. I want to see if we can hold this support. Five-minute downtrend. So we have a resistance up here. Let's get rid of some of these other lines. They're kind of not really in play anymore. Let's get a clearer picture of what's happening here. I see TIO coming down to that support zone, but I can't buy anymore because I'm already pretty much at my max loss. So if I take a loss on AMC, I'm going to be below my max loss. So it would be irresponsible of me to try to jump into another one at this point. So now that AMC is moving up, I'm going to move my stop losses up to the low of day. So I'm only risking $90. So we have an inside bar, an inside bar. Now that AMC is moving up, I am in a small trade over on ICCT. AMC, I don't know. I'm thinking about getting out of it, but I'll hold it for a little bit longer. Let's see if we get a break over this quadruple top right here. There's the break over that. So I'm still going to hold this for a little bit longer. See this trade over here on ICCT. I'm up $283 on that. Got a new 5-minute candle coming up. I'm going to go ahead and flatten it right there. Up 325 bucks on that one. And I'm getting out of AMC because it's starting to fail. I don't want to take more losses on it. So I'm still in the game. I'm not completely out of the game yet. I was pretty close to my max loss. I've won back about half of that. So I'm still in it. It was just like yesterday. It was a struggle, and I managed to stay in it long enough to find my way to profit. And look at that drop on ICCT. That is, I'm so glad that I got out of that. I was looking at 21 as a resistance, and now I think it's halted going down. Yeah, so anybody that was holding there is now in a halt going down, and that is an unfortunate scenario that you really don't want to be caught up in. I got caught in a halt going down yesterday, but it wasn't nearly that severe. This is why I like to exit the trade quickly. So let's see what kind of pattern we get. If on, let me see here. I'm watching AMC. The candle ranges are 11 cents, 15 cents. I'm going to change my candle, my stop loss parameter on this. It's likely AMC is going to break down, but let's watch it and see what it does. Because what I'm looking for on AMC is this move down, move up, move down, and then the breakout over this level right here. So you got an equilibrium. So let's see if we get that. This could be a bear flag. I'm going to jump in AMC there one time, take a shot at that. Look at NCNC. It's a nice setup on the 15-minute time frame. I'm not sure I want to jump in it below the volume weighted average price like that. One time. I'll get in it one time. See the 15-minute setup here? Had a bear break, bull break. So maybe. There it goes. But I'm not up much on it yet. I want to hold it a little longer, make a little more. AMC, it's not ready yet. I think my timing is wrong on it. If it's going to do what I want it, I'm going to have to wait a little longer, I think. A little pullback there on NCNC. There goes AMC breaking down now. So that was a bear flag, and it broke bearish, so it followed through. Now remember on NCNC here, over here when I got into it on a pullback to this line and we broke down and I took a loss. I'm trying it again. I'm going to see if it'll work for me this time. Sitting up at 250 is our resistance up here. High of day is up at 258. It's taking a little longer than what I would want. But it's not dropping like the last time. Just having some patience. I'm going to hold it for a bit. Taking one position on TIO, looking to hold that support. But you see how I drew out these lines, and that's where I'm getting in as soon as we pull back to those lines. I might get out of NCNC here. That 1 minute candle is about to close, and we're not bouncing yet. Nice bounce on TIO. I'm up about $64 on that. Yeah, this one's making me nervous. I'm going to get out of it. Let it pull back maybe. Down to the EMA. There we go. I'm jumping in right there at the EMA. Now we'll see if we get a bounce from that. See if the bulls will buy the dip here. I've got my finger on the flat button. I'm getting ready to get out if it starts to drop more, because I don't want to stay in it if it does. I'm going to get out right there. What just got... ICCT got halted a second time going down. Hey, Andrew, am I showing the wrong screen? Oh no! I hate it when that happens. Oh, so you missed the whole thing. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. NCNT is NCNC is starting to go again here, so I'm back in it. And TIO, I got in a trade off the volume weighted average price, or I mean off of the support down here, and it bounced a little bit, but now it's starting to come back. So I'm gonna get back out of that one, take a $6 loss. I'm watching NCNC. I'm in it 2 times. Coming back up to that 250 level where we were struggling before. There's the breakthrough 250. And we could be in equilibrium territory here. So we had this high, we have a low. This could be a lower high and we might pull back. You see the 5-minute inside bar. I like what I'm seeing on AMC over here. I might try to give it another shot. And on this one, on NCNC, it would be worth it to move my stop losses up to the low of that last pullback. So I'm risking less that way. So TIO is holding for the moment. Yeah, I'm green every day this week, but it has not been easy. I'm going to sell a couple of my positions that I'm holding on NCNC and then put my stop loss down at the low here. Look at AMC on a breakout here, possible. See if we get the follow through on it. That's that equilibrium kind of setup. Your other line here, and you could draw your wedge like that. Not like that. Okay, I never claimed to be an artist. Okay, I'm gonna buy NCNC on that pullback. Well, I was going to and get my mouse to work. There we go. I'm buying it right there. Now I'm looking for that move back up. So now I'm in it twice again. I sold half because it looked like it was going to drop, and then I bought back in as it did drop. And I'm holding AMC over here because we had that equilibrium bull break, and I want to get over 1355. I'm in 2 times on that one. I could sell. I'm going to sell half of it now, and then I'll hold the rest with my stop loss down at the low and see if we get a bigger move. Watching NCNC. I'm back out of TIO. And now I'm going to move my stop losses up. Well, on NCNC. Wrong screen, smiley face. Laughing face. Come on, Josh, get with it. I had a long night at work. What can I say? My brain is a little bit tired this morning. Excuses, excuses. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? NCNC. We have our equilibrium. We're looking for our bull break. This is a really nice pattern, and we want to see that break. We're halfway through that 5-minute candle, so we're still looking good. Look over here now. We had that little higher low. We pulled back into this support zone on AMC. So now I'm looking for that higher low and higher high to see our uptrend continue. I don't like what I'm seeing here on this one. It's not the clean setup I was looking for, so I'm just going to get out of it. Meanwhile, I'm in a trade over here on ICCT. We came down here. We got halted twice going down, came down to this support and started to bounce. So I jumped in it. And look at AMC go. Nice. I'm still holding it. I'm back in NCNC because I like that look. Well, shoot. You know, actually on second thought, I'm trying to play it out in my mind. I don't really like it. And AMC, let's see, I could add to that on that pullback. But I think I'll just hold what I have. So far I've been in the red all day long, and I have not been able to get out of it. I'm hoping AMC here might give me that opportunity. See, we have a resistance up here at 1369. I think I should sell half of my position. Oh, actually, that was all of it. So now I'm only down 239 on my day. I keep getting close to my max loss, and then I keep coming back. Oops. I hope I was on the right screen. Back over here, this one not quite giving me the bounce I wanted. So I'm all out of everything now. That was a break-even trade. So this is an extended equilibrium, and I don't typically like to trade those bullish. You got your initial equilibrium, and this should have broken right here, but instead we had a third leg. So a lot of times that kind of thing can break down, and so it becomes a little less probable that it's going to give us a bull break. I mean, it still could, but it's just not as, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Yeah, over here on ICCT, when I jumped in this after these two halts down, I jumped in off of this support and I was looking for a halt back up, but now here it is. Oops, take a look. This is going to show some strength. I might try it again on NCNC. The kind of resistance it's facing, I don't know. 9-cent candle range. Stop loss would be quite a ways away there, so I'll just try it. And it seems like there's a lot of resistance, like maybe bears are really stepping in this and keeping the price from moving up. But if we do end up getting a move up through 258, it could be a nice short squeeze. That 5-minute candle is halfway through. Yeah, as soon as I start to see it go red, that's when I kind of want to bail on the trade. Don't tell me we're going to pull back a fourth time. I mean, that could totally happen. It could come back and we have a support down here. See, I really want to get out of this, but I'm holding it because I'm forcing myself to hold it. I can't force myself anymore. I just like, it's just not, this is not the kind of pattern I typically trade. So I'll watch it. Maybe if it does break out, then I can trade it on a pullback or something. But until it does, I kind of want to wait. So much resistance. Resistance is futile. See if it's going to drop now. What does Acer look like? I see that on the scanner. It's a cheaper stock. What's the overall market doing? That's kind of sideways. Well, if I end up having a red day today, it's only a half of my max loss. That's not so bad. I'm due for a red day. I haven't had one in a long time. I would like to get it out of the way so I know I've... Let's see here. Acer, we had ICCT, but it's just been selling off. GNS is selling off. OKYO actually has no volume. So these three are no. This one is top heavy. It's just struggling, trying to break out, but just not able to do it yet. Acer I haven't traded yet. It's a cheaper stock. And AMC can't make up its mind what it wants to do here. So let's, I'm going to take a shot here at NCNC again on this next attempt up over 250. Just wow. Wow, man. It's going to break one way or the other. Can't tighten up forever. You see how tight we're getting on that? So it's going to go one direction or the other. There's not much further for it to go here. That's the first resistance we need to get over. I'm worried about it breaking bullish and then flushing back down. That was a bull break. This one has the feel of one of those stocks that could flush down. Selling half right there. It was a nice move. And let's see if we get continuation on that. It was a nice break. So that was that short squeeze I was talking about. You saw all the selling pressure. This thing just kept trying and trying to get up there, but bears were jumping in, sellers were jumping in. But the bulls, you know, they weren't having it. They're like, nope, we're going to buy this stock. This thing's going up. And all of those people that went short, that were selling, they had all their stop losses up here, and all those stop losses just got hit. And that's what made that stock just go poof, you know, and it might come back down here. I'm going to take my profit while I have it. I'm only down 146 now. I should have sold it all right when it jumped up because I was up a lot more, but that's okay. That was nice. So finally something kind of went right this morning. AMC, I will take a shot at it here off of this support. I haven't had any luck with AMC. Well, I did actually make a pretty good profit on that last trade on AMC, but I'm still red on it. And there goes NCNC continuing. Here's AMC. I want to see this candle break over that last one. I'm back in NCNC. I have a hard time saying that name. NCNC. Uh-oh. What happened to my charts? Oh, this is scary. I'm in 2 trades and everything here is frozen. So I don't know what's happening to, let's see. NCNC. Okay, I have it up over here. Wow. Okay, it's back. I don't know what happened there. That is scary when that happens. So I'm going to flatten out of AMC. I think I'm going to hold this one for a little bit. See, I'm in it twice. I will sell half right there. And then I'm going to put my stop loss in for the rest. Wow, that scared me when everything froze up like that. It's like, ugh. Who knows what could be happening in that moment? I've only ever had that happen once before. So what I'm looking for is a breakthrough 275. That would get me back to green on the, well, that would get me to green on the day for the first time today. It's already 5 minutes past 7. So what we have is another 5-minute insider bar. Remember these down here. Are we going to see an extended period of consolidation on this one? Acer Acer is making a move. My first trade on it. Here we go, pulling back on NCNC. I'm going to take my profit on Acer there. Oh, NCNC, it's pulling back too much, so I'm back out of that. I could have made it to green on my day if it had just gone a little higher. That was close. It was real close. I am down $90, so I've managed to fight my way back from being down about 400 to 90. So all in all, it's turning out to be a good day. So we're coming back down into this zone. Volume weighted average price is down here. I jumped in it right there. One time only. Not quite getting the bounce I want, so I'm back out. Acer here, I'm looking for a continuation. Over $1.50. And I'll just take the profit on that one. So still sitting down 90. I took a loss over here and I won over here. Oh, I see. NCNC. That was a nice move down to that trough. I'm back in it just because of that. Right here, this is the level that I was looking at. I'm going to wait for a better setup. Okay, so I'm in 3 trades, 1 in Acer and 2 in AMC. I'll sell half of AMC right there. Move my stop loss up to the low of that candle. Let's see if we can get resumption here. Resume higher on ACER. Okay, I'm going to flatten ACER. Now AMC is pulling back. Take a second attempt at ACER after that breakthrough 150. There's a nice move. I'll flatten it there. And let's wait for AMC. See if we get a move on this one. Acer, that candle's only halfway through. I can jump in it again there. And I'll flatten it right there. I'm going to get out of AMC and I'm going to end my day right there because it's getting late and I have to go. I'm actually green. So I went from being red all day long to finally at the end of the day getting back to green. This has been a rough day. It looks like the momentum is starting to come in, but I can't stay up any later. Be honest with you, I got to go, man. Look at NCNC dropping. Wow. Oh, what a rough one. So we didn't get to take a look at the stock market. The bell rang before I could do any kind of analysis, and I wanted to see exactly what we were looking at. Yesterday we had a nice move. We're looking for that weekly possible lower high, right? Get rid of those lines. So anything below 459.44 is a weekly lower high, and we're looking for the weekly to either top out and pull back or break through 459.44, and we're going to watch the daily time frame for clues as to what might happen. So right now we have a daily uptrend. This is that daily uptrend, and as long as we maintain that daily uptrend, we could pull back from here. Anything above this level down here is still a higher low, and the bulls would like to see us continue up. If we were to pull back and get a lower high and lower low, then that would tell us that our weekly lower high is set. I was trying to explain some of this yesterday, and I think I might have messed it up a little bit. But so right now I'm looking to see if we're going to top out on the daily, and for that I look at the hourly time frame. We have an hourly uptrend with a higher low, higher high. Here we had sideways consolidation. You could call this a congestion, maybe a higher low and a higher high. If we lose our hourly uptrend and we form a lower high and lower low, that's when we will know that the daily time frame is topped out. We'll be looking for daily consolidation at that point. I hope that makes sense. This stuff took me a long time to learn. Well, I hate to say that I only made $3.65 today. That is pretty sad. Pretty sad. But it's another green day. Finished August with all green days. My low of day was, my high of day is where I'm at now, and my low of day was -400. And that's going to give me a really long lower wick. So I have a lot of those here. The last 3 days, 3 long lower wicks where I keep going into the red and then keep recovering. So it has been a rough week for me for the last 3 days. I don't know if it has been for you, but yeah. And so, but anyways, on my year, I'm up, I'm green every month of the year. My weekly uptrend looks good. Looking great. There's nothing wrong with that. Phase 4. This is a nice setup here. But whoa, everything's frozen again. No, I'm not going to trade. Not like that. Okay, that's pretty scary. I don't know why that keeps happening. But you see that setup, you have that 1 minute pull back down to this $1.50 psychological area, and then the breakout over that resistance. So if people got in here, they're selling up here. All right, well, I am running out of steam. I want to thank you for joining me here at Eva Trades. I hope you have a really good rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, Friday morning, for one more day, and then we get a 3-day weekend. Yay! This has been Eva Trades. I made a whole $3.65. Yeah! See you next time. Bye.